Hello and welcome back to episode 51 of The Outer Worlds. I'm Vic and you're watching yet another Let's Play channel. So I was taking care of a couple of level ups in between episodes, and I noticed this interesting pattern of light on a nearby and also very stationary asteroid. I don't know what it is. I assume it's a nearby settlement. Perhaps it's a laboratory facility that we may or may not go and visit. It is a lovely view for the window, though. Oh, and now we can get into the master bedroom. Moving right on up. Spooks and all, this is a pretty cool house. I wouldn't mind hanging out here, which I guess is good because I'm probably going to be hanging out here for a while. I'm a little disappointed by the absence of stimulotion, but hey, I brought my own. Oh, there's a living person. That's cool. How about I ignore them? Can't ignore them in there, but perhaps those are pretty cool glass windows. This is a child's room. This is Spartan. And it's about to be more Spartan. Give me, yeah, thank you. Oh, that's water. I thought that was a big old bottle of whiskey. Knowing these people, anything is possible. Dearest mother and father, I've paced the halls of this gilded cage long enough. Since you won't permit me to help the family business, I'm leaving to start a business of my own. Am I too young for such ambitions? Perhaps. But that is the risk you take when you fashion a daughter in your image. Byzantium will welcome you with open arms. Won't that be a new sensation? If I ever return, it'll be to claim my rightful spot at the head of this family. Minnie. Okay. She didn't even make her bed before she left. What a spoiled child. Master bedroom? Don't mind if I do. It is way too noisy in here. Oh. Fancy gun. Give me the thank you.
Dear Wilhelmina, I hope this letter finds you well. No, it's too stilted. It sounds like I'm writing to request a loan. Dearest Wilhelmina, I regret to tell you... Oh, no, that's worse. When have I ever called her dearest? She's my daughter. This should be easy. How can a mother not know how to talk to her own daughter? My love, I can no longer... For your safety, I must... Oh, hell. Even if she despises me for what I had to do, I should still be able to say goodbye. Minnie, I have to leave, and I don't intend to come back. I love you. I'm so sorry.
Okay, prediction. Olivia is still alive. We'll see how that works out. Oh, hello, food service mechanical. Let's check out that pistol that I picked up. Oh, it's more N-rays. So... it's better N-rays. Why am I suddenly picking up a whole bunch of N-ray damage? Is that just coincidence, or is it something about...
Huh? Apparently not. Whoever you are.
Who are you talking to?
So who the devil are you?
I'm Alex Hawthorne.
You certainly paint a picture, and I'm certainly intrigued. Do you see that glowing chunk of space rock? That's Gorgon. My birthright, my burden, and the bane of my existence. I hate to drink alone, and this is my third. So join me in raising a glass to Gorgon.
Check out her eyebrows. Either those are tattooed onto her face, or there is a great deal of maintenance involved in those. Cheerful to Gorgon.
To Gorgon. May cosmic winds shepherd her to the nearest star. I'm Wilhelmina Ambrose, but you can keep it short and call me Minnie. Now, what brings you to my house, gorgeous? I take it you didn't come all this way for the beverages, the starry skies, or the pleasant company.
I'm here about a severed arm.
A severed arm? How positively ghoulish. You know this is a private residence, not a curio shop?
Oh, no, see, I'm already in possession of the arm, but it came to me from here.
Lucky? Oh dear, he's my personal freelancer, my private investigator. I sent Lucky on a dangerous mission to the Gorgon asteroid. Whoever found his remains must have wanted to inform the next of kin. What a time for his luck to run out. We were in the middle of something grand, and I really can't afford another setback.
Let me guess.
Excellent deduction. I can tell I found the right woman for the job. How would you like to be my new freelancer? There's been a recent vacancy, and I think you're well suited to the job.
Remember, play hard to get. That's negotiation.
Say it a little louder.
You offer work to everyone who breaks into your home? Must be some kind of Byzantine tradition I ain't know about.
I'm looking for someone rough around the edges. A gorgeous, dashing scoundrel type. Incidentally, someone good with their hands.
Man, if you keep making those innuendos, somebody's gonna make you pay up.
The man lost an arm. What are the odds of that happening twice? Of course, Gorgon is a treacherous place, and my own family's involvement with it has been fraught. Allow me to lay out the facts, and you can decide for yourself if you want to be my chief investigator. My mother, Dr. Olivia Ambrose, worked for Spacer's Choice at the Gorgon Research Facility. She was brilliant, the top scientist in her field, until tragedy struck.
I'm not surprised.
I wish I could say otherwise. One day, Spacer's Choice shut down all research and evacuated Gorgon. Everyone had to scramble or risk getting left behind. It was chaos. Employees fled for their lives. Mother never made it home. I'm told she wasn't the only casualty that fateful day.
It must have been real hard on you, losing your mother all of a sudden like that. I'm sorry to hear it, ma'am.
Thank you. Ambrose ladies are supposed to be resilient to the unexpected, but this was especially hard on me. Mother's name has since been dragged through the mud. Spacer's Choice blames her for the collapse of Project Gorgon, and I just know they're lying.
What do you need from me?
Whatever happened on Gorgon wasn't Mother's fault. I simply need the evidence to prove it. We're going to drag the truth, kicking and screaming, into the light. Even if it means bringing ruin and humiliation to Spacer's Choice. All the evidence I need should be in Mother's journal. You can find it in her office on Gorgon, in the heart of the old research facility.
Sounds like my kind of job.
I admire your enthusiasm. This manor has echoed with my own we, and I can feel you breathing new life into the walls. When you reach Gorgon, pack a weapon you trust. The corporate lockdown hasn't stopped the wilderness from squirming in through the cracks.
What can I expect to face?
I've never understood why, but Gorgon is teeming with marauders. They almost seem drawn to sorrow and misfortune. Then there's the test subjects, those who survived anyway. Ravenous creatures left behind like so much salvage.
What did you tell Lucky about the job?
I told him everything I've told you. Just the facts. Maybe a couple of harmless embellishments. Why?
Just making sure I have what I need.
Still, you're smart to ask. Lucky spent most of our time together spinning a pistol around his index finger. Not sure he listened to any of my advice.
That sounds like Lucky, all right. The man loved to show off.
He had an aura of rugged individualism that was quite charming. Not that it helped him in the end. But you won't let me down, will you, Captain?
I'll be careful.
There's a little saloon near Gorgon's landing pad, the Sprat Shack. Lucky was renting a room, so if you want to follow his trail, that would be the place to start.
I think I've heard of that place. Cheap whiskey, rough crowd. You'll love it.
Oh, you think maybe they got a little mascot? Like a sprat in a tiny hat?
Just so we understand each other, money is no object. I'm willing to squander the family fortune if you get me what I want. Between your payment and any salvage you happen across, you'll walk away from this rich enough to buy a mansion of your own. How does that sound?
What's the catch?
The catch? No one's ever done this before, and the only person who tried is a corpse. Believe me, that's enough. Here's your nav key, Captain. Safe travels.
I'll be in touch.
A word of advice before you go, Captain. Trust no one. Mother's office is in the heart of the Gorgon facility. You're free to salvage anything that isn't nailed down. I only want what's mine.
Mysterious heiress, unexpected gainful employment. It's like something out of a detective serial.
It's not theft if she's giving us permission.
Not that it being theft would have slowed me down any. Okay, so I might have misread the situation slightly. And it does appear that we're going to turn out to be detectives again. But hey, we're going to a cool new place, and it looks like it's full of marauders and monsters. Salt tuna. I could just fast travel, but I'm practically there. Hey, buddy. How you doing? I think he just said dismay, which sounds about right. Alright, ladies. Let's go kill a bunch of marauders. And, try not to encounter too many tentacles along the way. Why are we still seeing this? I feel like we should be seeing different stuff now. Like, unreliable seen in vicinity of sketchy circumstances. Or something. Off we go to Gorgon landing pad. Short trip. The usual peoples. Huh. I didn't know that. Convenient. I don't often use stuff with my inhaler, although I do have it loaded with stuff at the moment.
Look at those stars. Don't it make you feel small in the best way?
Parvati, those are the same stars that we were just looking at from the window of a mansion.
If you have not been authorized for emergency evacuation, you may submit a request.
Disable emergency evacuation notice. Good. I do like the color scheme on the sprats. I don't know why.
whatever happened here, we're not gonna be next. Be ready.
So we got dead guards and we got dead marauders. All those little shuttles are knocked over. There was definitely an unpleasantness of some kind around here.
Nicely done.
Oh, hi.
This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later.
Kick the automech.
Error. Tilt alarm engaged. Entering emergency reconciliation mode. Please do not kick this unit. It has not been programmed to wish you harm. This unit is currently in wait cycle. Please return later.
Well, that wasn't very
Have a
effective.
better than natural day.
One can hope. Iceberg Age Whiskey. Can I really? You would think that if there was a sleepy robot in here, there would be a computer terminal to wake him up.
This is so stupid. Georgie, you asshole. What are you doing? Hey, you got those drinks? Don't tell me it's Glacial Age again.
When did you become this picky? Beer's beer. Hey, what are we celebrating anyway?
1 year on assignment. Only 10,000 more to go.
No shit. And that makes it 1 year trapped in this goddamn closet.
1 year getting chewed out by Olivia Ambrose for doing our jobs.
1 year drinking stolen beer.
And 1 year as partners. In crime. Partners in crime.
Hey, you okay? Your face is all red. Let me get you some water. Hold on.
Partners, Georgie?
Here we go!
Man, I'm really nailing it on the aim today. Whoop.
Nail them, Captain!
Excuse me? What was that? Oh. Oh. I was about to ask if it was just me or if that guy was really large, but, he's large. Come here, crackshot. I'm gonna shoot you, but not in your crack.
Partners, Georgie? Are you out of your mind? Get it together!
Okay, I like the grass. I don't like that it's hiding loot from me. What kind of hunting rifle was that? Hunting rifle hyper. 456. It's the same as mine. I wonder if 32 is the maximum level that stuff comes in. Maybe I should have modded that too. I know that I could keep going that way. I don't think that it would be a good idea to right now. Let's do this by the quest log and not just go immediately AWOL. On the other hand, since we're here, you know. Found a computer, but it's broken. Well, there's got to be some... Didn't I disable that? Did it get re-enabled? Okay, I guess disabling it just doesn't do anything.
Got supplies if you need them. No one lasts long on Gorgon unprepared.
You're alive.
Is that what my thoughts sound like? Law, I've been standing near that alarm too long. You looking for supplies, stranger? Let's stock up here. If you run low on bullets out in Gorgon's far reaches, there ain't no one round here liable to help you out. Let me know if you're looking for something particular.
Well, I'm not sure it's actually possible, like physically possible for me to run out of bullets, but let's see what you got.
Found a pickaxe in the mine like none I've ever seen before. Could be awful useful if you're the violent type.
Well, I'm not, but I am the enjoying unique stuff type. So, I'll take it. Sell my junk. Ooh, that didn't make much room, did it? Alright. Oh, you know what? I need to go back to the ship and put away some of these things. I'm going to do that first, actually. I would really prefer to put this stuff off to between episodes, but it is what it is. I really don't like the idea of accidentally selling all of those named goodies that I spent all that effort gathering up. And it has been a very long time since I've been back on my ship. Except for the time earlier this episode. You know what I mean. You do know what I mean. Why don't you know what I mean? Alright. We'll put that away. Now we'll put that away. We'll keep the gloop gun. We'll keep the mind control ray. I don't know about that, but definitely not using any of these. Go ahead and just put all of those away. Good. Those two. Oh wow, why am I carrying all that armor? No wonder I'm so overburdened. And let's just go ahead and put all of this away. How you guys doing? There we go. Alright. Now we can sell stuff. We also don't need to so badly, so maybe I'll put that off.
Please avoid damaging yourself or others.
I'm gonna do my best to avoid damaging myself, but others, I
don't
know
know what kind of mess Spacer's Choice made here, but it figures they'd leave it to someone else to clean up.
Well, yeah, I mean, they're not actually capable of cleaning up messes, so... This place is just completely trashed. Wow. What's going on back here? Is that our guy's house? Ish. Wow. That's some heavy-duty armor. Cool. Serialized Law and Organization Guardian. Tran Dominic owns 10,000 bits. Wow. Why would I pay his bill? Why not? So are you functional now? I suppose I should have hacked it. Should have been paying better attention to those options. Whatever. It's not like I'm short on bits. Sprat Shack. You know, considering that I previously have heard people called things like Sprat Fuck, you wouldn't think that you would want to name your establishment the Sprat Shack.
Come here. Let's have a chat.
Buddy, your nose is like... Wow.
Alright, inspection time. Look at my eyes for as long as you can without blinking. Starting now.
What's all this about?
Did I stutter? Just do as I say.
I don't work for you.
Want to run that by me again?
I said no.
Feisty one. Well, fuck you too. You're cleared to go downstairs. That was a sanity check. If you had changed like the others, it'd be in your eyes. You'd also be drooling, cursing, and making a mess of the place.
There's a good chance I'll do at least 2 of those things. What'd you mean when you said people had changed?
Every day, salvagers and scrappers set out to comb the ruins and make their fortune. The ones who come back, they aren't always the same men or women who left. They change. Never for the better.
What happens when people change?
First, they get real twitchy and paranoid, shouting at folks who aren't there. Then they smell like they soiled themselves, on account of how they soiled themselves. After that, they're gone. Nothing but animals wearing human skin. Seen it happen myself. It's never pretty.
Where exactly am I?
This is the Sprat Shack, the most remote watering hole in the system. Rule number 1, no fighting. Rule number 2, wipe your feet on the way downstairs. We're the only hospitable place on this rock. I want to keep it that way. That's why we have rule number 3. When people change, they stay outside, where they belong.
Nice chatting with you.
If you're heading downstairs, order something sweet.
I don't plan to.
Smell that? Cheap whiskey and stale cigarettes. My kind of place.
You know, Ellie...
Oh. Ugh. This place smells like Felix's burp.
Welcome to the Sprat Shack. First one's on the house, and I won't even water it down. What'll it be?
Whiskey.
Bottoms up. I assume you're here for salvage.
Sure.
Even if I did, I ain't supposed to play favorites. Most of my regulars are sublight scavengers. They pick over the ruins of Gorgon, spend their earnings at the bar, and head back out the next day. Vicious cycle, but that's life. You're the first new face I've seen in a while.
My face isn't new. I've had it for quite some time. Know anyone by the name of Lucky Montoya?
Lucky? Sure, I knew him. He could get a little dramatic at times, but he was a good guy. Heard he took on a dangerous job. Spent a lot of time coming and going from the Office of Creative Incubation, just down the road.
Go on.
The way he talked about the job, you just knew Lucky had hit pay dirt. Not that I was jealous. Around here, that sort of luck can be hazardous to your health. Awful shame about what happened to him.
Where was he staying?
3rd floor. Once I figured he wasn't coming back to pay his tab, I left his room unlocked to air it out. You can help yourself to anything you left behind. Fair warning, I've been letting the regulars use it for a quick lie down. Just wash your hands when you're done. Trust me.
I'm gonna have a look around.
Be seeing you.
So, do you think a quick lie down is a euphemism for a roll in the hay, which is another euphemism? Wow. This place is well stocked for being the remote.
Don't get too close to that railing, just in case. You think the folks here like strangers? Because some of them are looking at us like maybe not.
Can't imagine why that might be. Day 1. Spacer's Choice may have left in a hurry, but they didn't forget to lock the doors on the way out. Most of the facilities are sealed up tighter than a top runger's safe. Time to do some digging. Day 6. Caught a break today. Met a scavenger who claimed to be a salesman for Spacer's Choice. Sold me a key to the Office of Creative Incubation. Let's just say this guy's about as lucid as a sprat in a Rizzo's factory, but I'm spending Minnie's bits, so I can afford to take a chance. Day 7, it worked. Clarence Mosley, whoever you are, I'm drinking to you tonight. Day 10, Olivia Ambrose's office and journal ought to be in the Synthesis and Manufactory Center. The bad news is it's sealed up and at the ass end of the canyon. The good news is I should be able to open it from the bigwig's admin terminal in OCI. Day 13. OCI is crawling with marauders, and I've got a few other leads to chase down. Could be nothing, but my gut tells me there's more to this place than a missing journal. Time to turn over a few rocks and see what crawls out. I'm leaving the OCI key in the safe. The combo is 4815. Several whiskeys in and a few bits short last night. Gave Lex the maintenance room key while I scrounge up what's owed. Note to self, pay up and get it back before you go back to OCI. Okay.
As a medical professional, I gotta say, that is very well preserved and disgusting. You think they stick the preservative in before or after the eye comes out?
I'm gonna go with after, Parvati, unless the owner is still living. No. If the owner is still living, it's more likely that it's after. If it's before, if the owner isn't living, I don't suppose it matters all that much. That's a lot of expenses. Something Strange in Mines, check it out. Note, stay out of mines. Murderous moon man in the canyon, probably local legend. Canids equals yellow. Spacer's Choice equals yellow. Coincidence, no such thing. Lots of bodies buried on Gorgon, but not many hatchets. Everyone had a grudge to bear and a finger to point. Lawrence Goodfellow oversaw OCI, genuinely oblivious or playing dumb. Olivia Ambrose, project director, lead scientist, prickly perfectionist. Note, do not ask Minnie about her. Killed in evacuation. Lucien Bancroft, Spacer's Choice man, real top-runger. Few logged visits to Gorgon. Tensions with Ambrose. Marion Blakesley, supervisor of human inquiry and auditing, nerves of steel, heart of ice, etc., disappeared when things fell apart. Jasper Lowe, head of Chem Lab, exhibited increasingly erratic behavior in later years of project. Herbert St. Germain, he's a ghost. Worked at one of the facilities, vanished suddenly, records scrubbed. Well, with that I see that we have overrun our time for episode 51. Come back and see me again in episode 52, and we will hopefully do more than just read stuff the whole episode. Talk to you soon.